I got the engine up on my work table here. It's a lot easier to fool around with it, knock the plugs out of it and everything using the weight of itself against itself rather than on the ground or on a engine stand. So I've got one of the plugs I've already taken out. You can see it's that's pretty well corroded in there. Get that out. You can see this other one. You can't even see through that. That's falling out the bottom there. You can get that cleaned out. But basically I got to take these out. Anyway, I just need to knock this stuff out. Those plugs have to come out right there. So let's, I got to scrape this gasket off. I just happen to have a very expensive tool to do that, and I got it for Harbor Freight. Actually, it's just a couple dollars, but let me get this stuff scraped off of here. Alright, there's a plug right here underneath the main cap that I took off, the rear main cap, and you can see that stops, and we're in about, I'm going to say 1 3/8 inches, something like that, and we need to knock that out. And I guess they make the proper tool for that, but what we can do is we can just use a push rod. Now I'm probably going to be getting new push rods because I'm using an aftermarket set of heads, and we'll push that in there. And I'm just going to tap that, and that thing should pop out of there. Let's get this set up so we can see it. We'll just give it a little tap. And there we go. That knocked it right out. So, I mean, it didn't knock it out of the park, but I'm not going to be reusing it. We'll put a new one in there, but that is the one that gets overlooked a lot. So let's take the rest of them out. I also wanted to add that I just barely tapped on that. I doubt very seriously that those push rods were damaged. Hello.
This is an important message. Do not hang up the phone. Your business listing may be at risk of showing incorrectly or not at all on Google. We have tried numerous times.
Okay, the toughest ones to get out are these right here, and I'm probably going to need an easy out. So let me go get one. Alright guys, I want to say I went with a smaller size out right here. I should have went with the larger one to begin with, and this broke off in there. Of course, I was able to drill it out, and then the drill bit broke off in there. So if you have the drill bit break off in there, what you can do sometimes is you can take one of these punches, and I was able to hammer it through. So just a little tip, word to the wise right there. So let's get this out. Just use the 3/8 easy out, and then it seems to work a lot better than trying to start small and then work up bigger. So this one turned about a thread, and then it broke off. That one will come out. Just leave that there for right now. Let's get this one drilled. Let's drill this one out first. You can see the piece that broke off right there. I just was able to drill through it. So, all right. That one came out the easiest. I'll probably have to re-tap that one right there because I tried to pull it out. It kind of went off at an angle. So, all right. Well, let's get the other pieces off over here, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in just a minute. Okay, guys. The next plugs that we have to take out are those ones right there. So how are we going to get those out? Well, I'm going to show you how I do it. Alright guys, as I stated, there's any number of ways you can get those plugs out right there. You can do a lot of different stuff. What I'm personally going to do is I'm going to use that 5/16 bar right there. It's the same size as a push rod. Well, as a 5/16 push rod anyway. So let's see if we can get those things out. Okay guys, we're going to stick that in that center one. We'll start with that one. We'll just stick that in there. And there's one. Just knock out those other ones right there. Doesn't take a whole lot to knock them out. You can see that that's the way that rod works right there, and we can pull it out this way. I'll find a little more room I could, but anyway. Alright guys, that's how those plugs come out. I think there might be, I think there is one more plug and I forgot. There may be another one. That one right there. I need to get that out. And then I'll recheck it. But anyway, those 4 plugs, you see how easy those come out, and that's the secret to them, how they're demystified. Really not a whole lot to that. Alright, it's getting a little bit dark out here. I had to drill that out and do the same thing with this one, is put this easy out in here. And what a pain. Alright, well, I got that out of there though. Okay, well, I have to make sure I got all the plugs out. I took these out a while back. Those were taken out. Anyway, I just need to check it. But anyway, I think that there might be one more on there. I'll check it, and if not, I'll get the camera out and we'll take that one out too. Alright, well there we go. That I guess completes all the plugs. Sure, I could have definitely overlooked one, but for the most part that has deplugged the engine. So alright, well we'll go to the next step right there. We'll get this thing cleaned up.